Ottoman Turkey was defeated in the First World War. Now, the emperor of Ottoman Turkey was known as the Khalifa or Caliphate, and he was the spiritual head of the entire Islamic world. Now, there were rumors that after this defeat, a harsh treaty would be imposed on Turkey and the Caliphate. So, in Bombay, a Khilafat committee was set up in March 1919. The aim of this Khilafat committee was to oppose this treaty because they felt this treaty would defame the entire Islamic community. Now, after the Rowlatt Satyagraha was called off, Gandhiji wanted to launch a protest on a bigger scale, and for that he wanted the Hindus and Muslims to unite. So he decided to interfere in the Khilafat issue. He goes to meet the Muslim leaders Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali, and he sees this as an opportunity to bring the Muslims under the umbrella of a unified national movement. Now then he goes on to meet the Congress leaders in the Congress session of September 1920. Over there, he asked the leaders to join hands against the British for two causes. One, the Khilafat issue, and two, Swaraj, that's freedom. They were going to fight for two causes under one name, and that was the non-cooperation movement. I'm Shagun, this is Noor Dagyan, and in this video, we are going to learn about the non-cooperation movement. In 1909, Gandhiji had written a book named Hind Swaraj, where he had written that British had been able to establish their rule in India only because the Indians had cooperated with them. He also goes on to write that British had been ruling in India for such a long time only because the Indians were still cooperating with them. He believed that the moment Indians would stop cooperating with them, the British Raj would collapse. That was what the non-cooperation movement was about. But how did the non-cooperation movement actually take shape? Let's see. So it started with people being asked to boycott the government totally. People were asked to give up their titles, their position. Government employees, be it army, court, police, schools, anything, were asked to give up their jobs. People were also asked to stop using the foreign goods. However, there was a problem within the Congress party. The council election was due in November 1920. Now, boycotting the government also means boycotting the elections, and many of them were not ready to give up the elections. Many of them also thought that a protest in such a huge level was not a very good idea because they believed it would definitely lead to violence. So, for a very long time, nobody could come up with a proper settlement. But finally, in the Nagpur session of December 1920, they came up with a compromise and decided to fully support the non-cooperation movement. Okay, now let's discuss the dates for a while. The Khilafat committee was set up in Bombay in March 1919. Gandhiji goes and discusses the Khilafat issue with the Congress leaders in the Calcutta session of September 1920. And in Nagpur session of December 1920, Congress adopts the non-cooperation movement. In January 1921, a full-fledged non-cooperation Khilafat movement is launched. A lot of social groups participate in the movement and everyone perceives this in their own way. From the next video, we are going to discuss each group in particular.